Imagine pushing a heavy stone wheel. It takes a lot of effort to get it moving, but if you push it hard enough, it gains momentum and starts to spin smoothly on its own. About 2,500 years ago, a teacher known as the Buddha sat in silence for weeks, watching the way his own mind worked. He noticed a pattern. We often feel unhappy because we are constantly reaching for things that change or disappear. He realized that if we can quiet that reaching, the frustration begins to fade. It was a psychological shift that showed exactly how to find a sense of peace that doesn't rely on getting everything we want. To share this discovery, he traveled to a quiet place in India called the Deer Park. He didn't keep the insight to himself. He explained the logic of it to 5 of his friends. This first public lesson is why we celebrate Choekhor Duchen, a day that honors the moment the wheel of truth began to turn. By sharing exactly what he had learned, the Buddha gave that wheel of goodness its very first push. The energy he created that day is still moving through the world today. On Choekhor Duchen, the impact of our actions is viewed differently. Because this day marks the beginning of such a helpful tradition, any kind thing you do is thought to carry more weight. The tradition suggests that every single kind thought, generous gift, or helpful action is multiplied 100 million times. You can see this belief in action as communities gather to provide for their local monks and nuns. They offer food and supplies, turning a simple gesture into a significant act of support. In many temples, people light thousands of small brass butter lamps. The combined glow of these tiny flames represents a collective wish for warmth and clarity for everyone on Earth. This isn't about hitting a high score. It is a reminder that our daily choices ripple outward. A single moment of patience today can grow into a vast amount of happiness for others tomorrow. Many people join this movement by walking in circles around sacred monuments, a path known as Khora. In awe, walkers follow clockwise paths around grand palaces and tall white shrines, tracing the shape of the turning wheel with their own footsteps. As they walk, they often brush their hands along rows of golden cylinders. Each one they spin adds momentum to the good intentions they are carrying in their hearts. By walking these loops and spinning those wheels, people use their own energy to keep the Buddha's original lesson moving through the 21st century. While some celebrations are active and busy, others are quiet. Many people mark the day by sitting completely still. Taking time to sit and breathe slows down the rush of the day. It creates a calm environment where you can look at your own thoughts more clearly. In that quiet space, you can practice letting go of frustration and remembering those original steps toward peace. It is a time to align your own mind with that first push the Buddha gave so long ago. Understanding how to find peace within yourself is a vital part of keeping the tradition alive. 2,500 years later, the wheel of kindness is still spinning, but it relies on us to keep it going. The Buddha only provided the start. The rest of the energy comes from the choices we make every day. You can add your own energy to the spin right now. Share something helpful with a friend. Take a calm breath when stressed. Do something small to help. Because of the multiplier tradition, your smallest act of patience today has a profound reach. Go out and see if you can add your own moment of goodness to the spin. You have the power to keep the world's wheel of kindness turning.